Hello, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to episode 6 of the Ford Kuga salvage rebuild. So as you saw in the last episode, we're near enough finished, or so I thought I was. I was hoping that in this channel I'd just be going through what it's cost me and then potentially what we could actually make from it. But unfortunately, when I was looking around the car, I noticed that there is a slight issue, which I'll show you now. So you can see this side, we've got a fairly even gap. Let's put my hand. So I can fit 4 fingers there. But I noticed on the side where the actual accident happened, which I thought may be the case, but we've only got a gap of 3 fingers. So it looks like the subframe is actually bent. Obviously I did see a bend in there. So I've got a new subframe. I managed to pick one of those up. That cost me, it's about 270 maybe, I'll have to check that. So today I'm going to fit that first thing, and then hopefully that will be running straight. Again, the only thing I haven't got is the lower wishbone, is it, I guess you call it. So I might need one of those, but we'll put that on the subframe on first and see what that looks like, and then we can go from there. So we'll crack on with that. I was trying to get it into a position where I could jack it, still fit the axle stand in, and still be able to work underneath it in the pit here. So that's why there was a little bit of shunting around. I did manage to get it in the end though, but yeah, it wasn't easy. Where to begin? Never done a subframe before, so it's not easy knowing where to start. I think what we'll do is we'll see what comes with the other one first. Okay, Let's make a start. Okay, so far I've got these bolts out, I've got the gearbox mount out. I'm just going to take the exhaust, one of the exhaust mounts off, and there's this, I assume, it looks like a power cable of some sort. Take that off the back, and then take this bracket off. And we're almost at a point where we can undo the top ones which will be holding it in, which has only taken half an hour so far, so that's not too bad. But we'll see how this goes. Don't need to undo that, great. Okay, so I finally got the old one off. That's taken me an hour and a half to get it off. It was trying to get it past these here that go, I guess it goes to the rad pack. That was the hardest part. I just couldn't get it by, but we got it in the end. Now we just got to strip the bits off it and put the other one in. Simple. Yeah, I think that's going to be a struggle, but I didn't film it all because I didn't know how long it was going to take, and I didn't want to bore you with that, so we'll now give it a go at putting it back in. Okay, so we're just getting the new one up in place. Seems to have gone in a lot easier than the old one come out, which is usually the other way around, so I'm quite pleased about that. Okay, so I'm not sure if you can actually see that. But that's our steering rack we've just put on outside. And I'm going to get this shaft here back onto there, bolted up. Oh no. Oh no. So I thought I'd make life easier by changing this afterwards. Didn't even think about it, but the bolt has to go through there. Oh dear, dear, dear. So all this has got to come off. Unless I can find an easy way to take that bracket out of the way. Let's have a look. Okay, so we got the car all back together. I didn't film the last bit because I just wanted to get on and get it finished. It seems to be looking better now, more equal, which is good. So I think now I'm just going to take it up the road, give it a bit of a test drive. Okay, so we're in the car now. We're going to take it a bit of a test drive. And hopefully all is good. I just blew the tyre up and it's still saying it's low, but I don't know whether you have to drive before it starts to read that. Tracking is off a little bit, so we will need to get the, it's not a lot to be honest, but we'll need to get the tracking done, I think. Yeah, not sure why it's still saying I've only got 17 psi in the one tyre, because I have blown that up. But so far so good. I'll probably take it a couple of miles and then I'll be happy at that, I think. Okay, so we're a couple of days on from fitting the subframe. As you saw, we give it a test drive. All seemed to go well. I thought maybe the tracking was off, but after I've been driving it for a while, it seemed good. So I'm happy with that. Just a few extra things I've done since I was last on here. I've changed the alloy wheel. So the one that was fitted had got this damage here. Well, all the way around scuffed really. Now I could have got that repaired for around 100-150 pound, but I managed to pick up this one, which is perfect, 7mm tread, and I got that for 179 pound. So it wasn't really worth the issue. Then also, whoever buys it will benefit from having a full-size spare wheel in the back, providing it fits. I haven't tried yet, so I thought that'd be a better option. I've also, well, I've got to clean it, but I've also put car mats in there. These are proper Kuga ST mats, and got an ops manual because there wasn't one with it. So pretty much we've got everything we needed for the car now. Only thing left, which I haven't done yet, is MOT'd it, but I don't have any reason to think it won't go through its MOT. It's only got 15,000 miles on it, so should be fine. So that'll be done in the next week or so, as soon as possible, and then I can advertise it. So what we'll do now is we'll go through the costs, what it's cost us. We'll need a whiteboard to do that. Okay, so this is the list of parts that we've used. And once I started writing them down, it actually surprised me how much I'd used. But we got the cost of the car. That was £8,016, including fees, delivery, etc. Washer bottle, screen washer bottle, £58.50. Wing bracket, £35.10. Suspension, £185.40. Wing insulation, £26.10. Expansion tank for the coolant, £35. Front bumper, which was a big one, £1,100. Now, I could have probably done that cheaper, but this one had everything in it and it was the right colour, so I paid that little bit extra to have that. Star washers for the heat shields, £4.59. Side skirts, £145.99. Offside arch trim, £79.99. Bumper reinforcement, £58.95. Now that is the part that I didn't realise was already in the bumper, so hopefully I can sell that, which will bring a little bit back. Offside headlight, £245. Wing, £99.99. Arch liner, £40. Wing insulation, £12.46. Bonnet, £414.72. Again, I paid a little bit more for that to get it in the correct colour, so I was happy with that. Near side arch trim, £101.55. That seemed quite expensive to me for that little arch trim. The other one was £79, but I couldn't find a good decent one, so I paid a bit more for that. Kuga, a handbook or ops manual, £31.49. ST line badge, £19.76. Floor mats, £22.99. The subframe, which I kind of hoped I wouldn't have had to do, but we did, £201.99. And then parts from Ford came to £88.22. Paint and things like that was just a few, cleaning bits, etc. That came to £200. Some of the tools I bought, like the dent remover, I haven't added those in because I can reuse those on other things, so they're a good tool to have. And then the wheel, £179. So total for that, hopefully you can see that. I'll just turn the camera a little bit. Total for that came to £11,403.39. Now, potential sale price, obviously I haven't sold it yet, and you haven't got that money till it's sold, but I'm hoping to advertise it around 15,000. Obviously, they are going for more than that without a category against them. So I hope I would get that. I may go for more yet. I'm going to check what some more are going for. But if we sell it for that, we potentially make a profit of £3,596. So I'm pretty happy with that. It means that it is worthwhile. Now, the only thing I would say, if I was doing this as a full-time job, I'd have to do it quicker to try and turn more of them around to make money. If you're doing it as a full-time job, you'd want more than that as your monthly income to be able to buy more cars, etc. So yeah, I'm happy with potentially what we can make, but we'll see. We'll see if we can get it sold. We will have the cost of the MOT, but that should be around £48, providing they don't find anything wrong. So yeah, hopefully it has been worthwhile, and hopefully we can get on to the next project now. I'm going to leave it there for this episode. Fairly short one this time compared to the others, because we're finished up really with the car now. I hope you've enjoyed this series of episodes showing the rebuild of the Ford Kuga, and I hope now I can may have to sell this one first, or would hopefully sell this one first, and then I can look at getting another project. I'll try not to leave it too long between those times, because I know I do get messages when I don't put a video out. But obviously this isn't my full-time job, and I do need the funds to actually buy the parts, buy the cars. So I will try and get another project as soon as possible and get another video out there. But yeah, please like and subscribe. It does help the channel. And also comments. Comments are good. I'd be interested to know everyone's thoughts. And yeah, thank you very much for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.